just to start off, I mean, how'd you feel about tonight? First time tonight.
I'm just so proud of our team. We talked from the beginning today about just it's not what we do, it's how we do it. And I thought the way in which we played today was just outstanding. And it's so precious for me as a coach to get to coach a group of young ladies who just believe and they trust and they love each other and they have each other's backs. And we, faced a lot of adversity in the game, whether that was Taylin going down. She was playing really well for us. And she goes down and then Mimi, fouls out. But it just felt like every little bump that we came across, our players responded in the biggest way possible. And it was all of them. Every single player had their moment tonight. And that's what made it so special.
I know we talked earlier in the week about you trying to find your closer. Did you find it tonight? Did you find someone tonight, or was it a collective effort?
This team is always going to be by committee. It's going to take everyone doing their part, and tonight Lior hit huge free throws. Onegret had the big and one. Lexi knocks down the dagger three. I mean, that's Oklahoma State women's basketball right now, and as long as we're sharing the ball and buying into that, I think we're going to have a lot more of these.
Speaking of Onegret, I mean, for you now, seeing that.
Oh.
Especially fouled out, I mean.
I was lit. There's no other word to say. I was lit. And especially if you know G, it's like her eyes, like she got hype. And I was like, who is this girl? And I don't know. I was just lit with her. And if you know her, I mean, we were just all playing with heart. And I feel like that's what mattered tonight. And that's how actually we came up with the dub.
Speaking of that, what was that the fouls for her? What was?
Yeah, God just works in mysterious ways because I'm actually so thankful that it happened because I think I would have coached different if I had known the situation. And we, on our end, reported a foul for Lior that they gave to Mimi. And nobody knew it. It was a mistake on our end, a mistake I know for sure is never going to happen again because we all learned our lesson with that. But I'm actually really thankful that we didn't know.
I know, 82 points for Texas, but what worked well on the defensive end in the second quarter and the third quarter?
Well, the fact that we out-rebounded them, that's huge. I have so much respect for them, and they are so tough on the glass. That's what they do. That's really their best offense is their offensive rebounding. So our kids did a great job of going back and forth between man and zone, but the biggest thing was just rebounding out of it.
Naomi, you had 8 assists today. The team had 20. What was going into sharing the ball so well?
That's what we do. I don't really know what else to say. We have proven, I don't know how much we are in the nation, but I think we've proven ourselves to be high up there. And we know that we need each other. We have so many weapons, so I think it will be a waste to actually be ball huggers and, don't move it around. That's just what we do and play smart, backdoors and all that, hit shots, and that's it.
And to get the final buckets from Lexi with the 3 and Onegret with the layup, how important was that to see kind of everybody step up in that last few minutes?
Well, that was huge, and that's what's going to continue to carry us through the season is everyone just, stepping up and doing their job when the time is right. And they all did it tonight, and I think it just has to be a great lesson for us of, what's going to make us successful moving forward. And I would say, too, that I'm just so proud because nobody loves basketball more than Onegret, and she's had some adversity battling injuries. She didn't get to play against KU. She's our backup point guard, and that's really tough not having that. And so I was so happy to see her success. Lior shoots more than anyone I've ever coached. She literally lives in the gym. And for her to knock down those free throws and shoot the way she does, she's earned that. Mimi has earned that. Every single kid on our team, it's not luck. They've worked really hard to be here and to have those moments. And that's just really fun to be a part of.
Lior, how big were those free throws for you personally?
I didn't really think about it, but it's obviously was huge for the game. I was just focusing knocking down and just don't think about like the outcome. Just knock it down.
She knocked it.
Jacie, it's your first Big 12 win. You get it kind of with the calling card of this team, the whole start of the season with those high-scoring games. To see another, high-scoring game against a Big 12 opponent, how satisfying was that?
Well, I mean, that's just what we do, and that's what we have to do to be successful. We've got a lot of weapons that can score it, and we can score it in different ways, and we just we have to keep finding ways to do that. And every team in this conference is going to be so good, and they're going to present in different ways that we're going to have to attack it. And to do what we did against the pressure that Texas brings, man, that's pretty dang special. That we're really proud of that. I think we had 8 turnovers in the first quarter. We finished the game with 15. I don't know that anyone's only had 15 turnovers against them. And it's not because they changed. It's just because we did what we needed to do and we took care of the ball.
Vic just said it was only the second time in his career his team has given up scored over 80 points and lost. The other time being in the Sweet 16 or Elite 8 against Oregon. What does that say about your group's effort tonight?
Cowgirl Basketball is on the rise. We're here, Everyone came here for a reason. I'm here for a reason. We're trying to change the standard. We are changing the standard. It's not going to be easy. It's not going to happen overnight. Just because we won this game doesn't mean that we've arrived by any means, but we're on the move, and we're having fun doing it.
Anything else? Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.